Hello and welcome to a sequel nobody asked for. My name's Triceratops Justin, and I've got Zack. Don't try me.
try me.
We're here discussing part 2, the best triangle ever. We will determine not only the best triangle in this division, but we'll also figure out the best triangle ever by the end of this episode. How do you feel about that, Zack? Is
That's
the
the plan, I
pressure?
hope. So it's like you already weeded out a bunch of triangles. We're gonna do the same thing again, and then the winner of both head to head. And
100%,
you
which
told me there was a little bit of a weird ending to that one. You did a fusion frenzy
exactly.
of
For those of you
triangles. Yeah.
that haven't watched the first episode, spoiler alert, go ahead, do that now. I gave you your chance. If you're not going to do it, we're talking about it now. The winner last round was the Dorito pizza. It was Doritos on top of pizza. There's not much more I can really say about it other than it's delicious. It's awesome. If you haven't tried it
Give it a
yet,
shot.
try it now.
And the idea of that is normal pizza, Doritos laid on top.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
gives you that extra layer crunch, a little artificial cheesiness, depending on what kind. You could switch up the flavors in reality, but usually the OG2, the nacho or the Cool Ranch are gonna get the point across. Because I don't know if
Switch
they
it would
haven't
be
done it yet,
pretty
but
cool, you know?
you get the crust just with that flavoring. That'd be good too. If someplace does like Dorito crust.
That's not a thing yet, but maybe.
Yeah, and if it is,
You
they
know how
didn't do
like
marketing
Domino's
good
does
enough.
like Parmesan seasoning over everything?
Yeah,
Just do Dorito seasoning.
or Cheeto dust.
Cheeto-
Cheeto dust everything. I want that shit on my funeral.
remember that? Yeah,
Bitch.
remember that thing you don't want on your hands? Well, it's all over the pizza.
That part that you touch all the time, it's right there. Anyways, let's get started. First up, Pink Triangle
Yeah, a
versus.
Weezer song from 1996.
Yep. For the audience out there, Pink Triangle is a Weezer song that Zack will definitely go into more detail about.
Maybe.
Also, if I were to pull up the description right here, a pink triangle has been a symbol for the LGBT community,
Yeah.
initially intended as a badge of shame, but later reclaimed as a positive symbol of self-identity. So it's something that used to suck, and the LGBTQ
Yeah, it used to
community,
be a
they took it
symbol
as
of
their
like
own.
pointing someone out and be like, "You're a lesbian," and now it's like, "Oh,
Yeah, it's like
now
you're
it's
gay.
a badge of pride." Yeah,
Yeah, it's more like, yeah, I'm gay. That's the difference of it. And
yeah,
so I think that's a pretty cool thing to take something that's not a good thing and make it great is awesome. But also the song is a bop. Let's not lie. There's actually, quick tangent again, the Pink Triangle leads back to World War II era.
yeah.
It was actually something to do the I don't want to get flagged, but the Nazis. They
Yeah, the Nazis would give Jewish people yellow stars, and then if they were, they were trying to identify people, they would give lesbians pink triangles. That way, you can just identify them easier and
which I don't know
do
why
whatever they were doing. They're
other than terrible
separating
things.
people. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So, what's the song about though?
Um, I think just for that's the imagery of it. It's just a pink triangle symbolizes a lesbian woman that he'll never have.
Yeah,
Thing.
it's the singer's like, oh my god, my best friend, I'm falling in love with her. Oh duh, she's a lesbian. That's why she's like perfect for me because we like all the same stuff and all the same things and we do all the same shit the same way and all this stuff is like, oh yeah, that's because she's literally me. Like at least in the song, that's what it sounds like. Is like they're literally like the same type of person. To
He's like fantasized about her a lot. He's just married in his mind and all that, but it won't happen.
It's no good, as the song says. Married in my mind, but married in my mind, it's no good. It's a great song. Check it out. What album is it off of?
It's on Pinkerton.
Pinkerton, beautiful.
1996. The album so Blue was like produced by the Cars.
Yeah. Go Cars.
Go Cars. But then they were like, all right, we need to kind of like find our own name and our own sound. And that's what Pinkerton is. That's why it sounds a little poopier.
Yeah,
A little more raw, a little more garage
poopier.
bandy. Yeah.
But it gives it the sound that it'll always have, though. So I'm
Yeah.
grateful for what it is.
Same.
On the same thing of music,
Okay.
the dispersive prism, which is also known as the Pink Floyd triangle, the shirt,
Mhm.
the only Pink Floyd shirt that everyone has seen is the rainbow triangle.
The triangle in the center of a black abyss, one white beam of light piercing it and spreading off into
And
colors.
scientifically, there's a
Yeah.
reasoning for it.
Yeah.
All the light just gets dispersed into different colors
Yeah.
and it separates them.
Yeah. It
So,
separates them, and then it's not as perfect as like the actual human
yeah,
spectrum of light because like there's that weird area of like ultraviolet where we can't see, and then like red just appears. So it's kind of
exactly.
weird, but yeah.
And they use that technique or like that, they use that science to make colors in other, I don't know, other engineering properties. I don't know how to explain it. Just like they use that to solve a lot of problems for like putting light out into stuff. I mean, in the older versions of like projectors and stuff, they used a lot of that kind of, I don't know, the backgrounds, that the things they learned from the dispersive prism, they then took it out into other stuff. But I think of it as the triangle from fucking Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Yep.
Like like I don't care what else it did for
Yeah.
science or moving man forward.
I don't know if can I get right into this one a little bit?
Yeah,
I
go for
guess
it.
was so they're making the album Dark Side of the Moon, and they hire like an artist to like we need you to make an album cover. So just please make. I think he made 10 options for him, and so the artist listens to the album, doodles, draws. And then he makes like 10 pieces of artwork, lays it out in front of the band, and they all kind of like they don't want to go that one. So they're all like they peruse it a little bit. They're like this one has some qualities about it, but then they all say the same thing. We want that one. That's the next album cover right there. Please that one. And it is what we all know and recognize so easily. It's just that little prism.
And I
So,
mean,
yeah.
in all actuality, that prism does have some pink in it. That triangle can
Somewhere in
make
there,
pink.
there's some pink. Yeah.
So is it 2-in-1? Is that what you're saying? Does it have everything that Pink Triangle has to offer
Oh shoot!
and
You're
more?
trying to make this one kind of wiggle its way ahead.
I don't know. I'm wondering. We've got some other triangles to get through. What do you? Which one's
Yeah.
screaming out to you? Is it the dispersive prism, or is it the cover of Pinkerton?
Shoot. Pink Triangle is a really
It's one of my favorites.
yeah, it's definitely my favorite song on that album that isn't a B side, like the
Yeah.
actual original thing, for sure. But the other one is an entire album just screams to me when I hear that or see that symbol.
Oh yeah,
I hear the first initial screams of
and just
"Breathe
iconic.
In," like
Not
the first song
everybody
on the
knows
album.
Pinkerton, but everybody knows.
Everyone kind of knows that symbol, and yeah, it's way
People
too
that don't
iconic.
listen to Pink Floyd
Yeah, it's
will
like
wear that
the
shirt.
Nirvana smiley. Like even though
Yeah.
like you haven't heard Nirvana yet, it's just like I recognize that smiley face. Yeah. It's just like that.
My vote's for the dispersive prism, even though Pink Triangle's a close second.
Yeah, I feel like it was too tough of a matchup. Both musical, so fair game. But yeah, the Pink Floyd triangle, recognizable by visual, and then it just immediately think of the album.
And just
Too.
like, I don't know, you can interpret it so many different ways in an artistic sense
Yeah,
of like,
and that's why I
literally it's
think
taking
they didn't even pick the other albums. There wasn't like three votes of the van went this album, and then the other two votes went that way. No, it was every single one of them was like that's all.
it hits all the notes.
Yep.
On that note, why
Full
don't we
spectrum.
hear the beautiful sound of a triangle, a musical triangle? It's been there, similar to a cowbell, but more beautiful, more elegant, a lighter tone.
Yeah. You use it in
Also,
Christmas plays all the time.
100%. Or anytime you make a point, a triangle is just perfect. You just say, and then that's what she said. Ding. And it just adds so much more to it. Try it sometime, guys. Have a guy with a triangle follow you. I swear. It's going up against the Triforce from Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
Two very, Very different.
Very
thing.
different things here. Yep.
I'm sure the triangle was used at some point for
In the
a
music
Legend
of
of
that
Zelda track.
game, probably. um, what does the Triforce stand for in that game? I already
What does it
forget.
stand for? That's a great point.
Yeah.
Let's pull up an exact definition so I don't have to like butcher it. I'll look up the Triforce meaning
It
just so
consists of
that
3 equilateral triangles that are formed into a large equilateral triangle. Oh, nice.
the ultimate source of power in the Zelda series.
Mm-hmm.
It serves as balance that weighs the 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage.
There you go.
It has the ability to grant any wish of those who obtain it, regardless of whether the person's intentions are good or evil. It's a lot like the Force in Star Wars, where like there needs to be balance, and then also the fact that it doesn't matter if you're a good person or a bad person, you
Yeah.
can use the power of the
It's like the
Triforce.
Infinity Stones, but the Triforce.
But the Triforce, but
Yeah.
it's a triangle and not a circle. I do love that. Another popular question for it is, what does the Triforce tattoo mean?
It's just
I'll
a
answer
tattoo.
for
Looks
you.
cool.
It looks cool,
It looks cool.
but it also
Are
is
you a
just
gamer?
power,
Yeah, I'm a
courage,
gamer. You can't tell by
wisdom.
my Triforce tattoo.
Yeah, it's no hate if you have one. It's just very.
Basic. What?
It is basic. Like, and the people that have it,
It's a
they
triangle
know it.
shape.
They fucking know it. They're like, it looks cool. I love Zelda, and that's enough for me. Honestly, I don't go, wow, you have a shitty Triforce
No,
tattoo.
no,
I
it's
go,
not
oh,
shit.
cool, you have
It's
a
just cool.
Triforce
It's just
tattoo.
basic. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, it's like
Yeah.
getting a skull. You're not like original for it, but you're
Um.
like, that's dope.
Yeah, it's not as harsh as a skull, but it's triangle.
Yeah, but if you
It's
see a
several
good
triangles.
skull, you go, that guy looks pretty. Like that guy looks like a badass. He has a cool skull tattoo. If it's a shitty skull, you kind of don't think anything good. And same with the Triforce. If you
Yeah.
somehow get a shitty Triforce
They better
tattoo,
be equilateral. I'll tell you that.
that's what I'm saying.
If
All
they're
points need to be.
isosceles, I send it back.
If they're isosceles, I send it back. Right triangle, I send it back. If it's acute, I send it back. Daniel and I were. I was obtuse Justin, and he was acute Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah,
On the last one, on the last episode. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He was acute Daniel. So no stealing that for.
I wasn't gonna.
Um.
Don't try me.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
We have musical triangle thing and Triforce. I don't think we talked about Triforce and what it is. What can we give to musical triangle a little bit here?
Musical triangle
The
goes
fact that it's like the
ding,
easiest instrument in the world. All you have to do is just hold it up, tap it, let it go.
but it's punctual. It's very punctual. Like I said, it's a great way to end a phrase, both musically and in the language of
Yeah, you
love
can't
in
be
English.
tapping away with that triangle. It sounds weird.
Yeah, ding, 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 ding,
Dinner
ding,
bell
ding. Like you
sound.
can't
That's all.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, dinner bell though is a triangle usually. That's when it's eating time. That's a good. That's actually a
Yeah,
good thing
that's
to
what I
bring
mean.
up.
It's just you're hitting the same note over and
Ding,
over
ding,
again.
ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding. The triangle. You can't just go and play it like a cowbell. Like you can't do lowrider. Ding, 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 ding. All my friends know the triangle. Boom, boom, boom. No, it just doesn't work like that. Do a remix, somebody, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Triangle shit.
You know
There's
it.
a reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason Patrick Star asks, "Is mayonnaise an instrument?" instead of the fucking triangle. What's your final vote? I'm going
Yeah.
Triforce.
We're going Triforce.
Okay, up next, two pretty nerdy things, but opposite sides of the spectrum. We've got Pythagorean theory, or the Pythagorean theorem,
Yeah.
or we've got the D20 dice. D20
Got a
dice or
20-sided
Pythagorean theorem?
die.
Pythagorean
Yeah.
theorem, you might ask. It's A plus B equals C in most cases. It's the greatest way to find if a train going west and a bird flying south can meet at a middle point in the Bermuda Triangle. You'll be able to find your answer by doing that. It's very useful. It's been around a long ass time. It's just old
Still
faithful.
a theory, not a fact, not like a law or anything. Still theory.
And that's a Pythagorean theory. The D20 die is popularly used in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
A natural 20 is when you right off the bat, you roll
You
a
get
20.
the highest number right there.
You get the
Natural
highest
20.
number right then and there. No modifiers of any kind. Just naturally getting that 20. There's no better feeling. There's no better high than getting a D20.
It's the most
when
used dice in D&D too. It's
100%.
used for ability checks and everything. So,
And why is it on this list? Because it's made out of triangles. There's
Yes, it
20
is.
freaking triangles.
20 of them.
Exactly. Because you might have asked, why not a 4-sided die? Those are all triangles.
Those are all
But it's
triangles,
only
there's
4
four.
triangles. There's
And
only
yeah. And
So
they're
why
not.
not
It's not
do
as
20?
rolling a D4 is
It's
like
not as iconic.
It's not as iconic. And it's like the lowest amount of damage you can do. It's just like roll D4 for damage. 1.
Yeah, like
oh,
if-
what do you know?
If a girl asks me like what size your die, I'm gonna
What's
say a
your die?
D20. I ain't doing a D4. I'm
What's
trying
your
to roll them
average die
crits,
size?
baby. What are you thinking for these?
We got A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Like I said, very useful. Still to this day. And the most popular D&D die, the D20. Iconic.
Both are still used.
I don't know. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. That's so useful for things.
Well, it's just A plus B equals C2.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally just 2 variables equal the third variable.
Yeah. And you can find out the angles of that stuff too.
Yeah, you could go into all
The area of all of it.
100%.
All the angles should add up to what?
That's a different thing. That's 180.
Yeah.
That's just triangle.
That's triangle.
That's just what a triangle is.
That's all it is.
180 degrees. I personally, I'm gonna go with D20.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that choice.
Are you gonna agree though? Are you gonna have to combat?
I'm not gonna argue one way or the other, so I think I should just go with you. Just roll that die.
D20. We'll go with it. Hey,
D&D. We've been playing it so much more often lately too. Like there was I never played it. It's like Monopoly. Like once you play it once, you don't put it down. You play Monopoly for the rest of your life.
you play Monopoly for
And you
the rest
play it
of
enough
your
to where
life.
people realize you're really good at Monopoly.
Are you talking about the same game of Monopoly? Is that what you're saying?
No. I just mean like you play it once with him.
Because that's how it feels to me.
He's too good. He doesn't sell his properties. That's how D&D becomes.
You don't sell your properties in D&D,
I don't sell
and
my
you're set for life. Okay, up next. It's time for Tubby bye-bye. Well, actually, it would be Tubby hello. I don't know. Tubby
I don't
hello
know what his
time.
little catchphrase is. What is it?
Tinky Winky. He's got a triangle on his head. He's a Teletubby with a triangle on his freaking dome. And then we've got the Deathly Hallow, or the Deathly Hallows, I should say. It's from Harry Potter. It's the 3 items: the Elder Wand, the Cloak of Invisibility, and what's the circular thing? Oh, the Philosopher's Stone. Literally, 2 of those show up in the first Harry Potter movie. The Philosopher's Stone is the Sorcerer's Stone for you Americans out there, because they thought that saying the Philosopher's Stone was too bad for American people. They had to change it.
We don't like philosophy in this country?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what it was.
Sorcerer's a
Saying
pretty
the
cool word.
sorcerers
Send it.
was exactly. So that's a Sorcerer's Stone. You make your move. And anyway,
I'll move the knights.
and I'll move the 9.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm going Deathly Hollow just straight up because I'm a
You like
Harry
the
Potter
Illuminati?
That's not the
replica symbol?
Illuminati. We
Okay.
went through that in the
Yeah,
last
because the
podcast,
Illuminati
don't
is the eyeball
It's
in
an
the center,
eyeball,
whereas this
actually.
one's just a circle.
It's just a circle for that Philosopher's Stone. And there's a line through the middle
Sorcerer's
on this one.
Okay. Or Tinky Winky. Purple.
Both British things. That's it.
Yeah. Tinky Winky, the purple triangle head.
The purple.
Or is he purple? Is he purple or is he blue?
I think he's
Oh, my color blindness is not helping with
That's-
this image.
I've always thought he was like a purplish blue.
He looks
so
pretty
I don't
purple
know.
right there, and then right there he looks pretty blue.
Tinky Winky.
On
La
a white
la.
backdrop, he's purple. He's straight up purple. But if you put like a yellow backdrop, he looks pretty blue.
I believe in Tinky Winky.
He's
In Tinky
purple.
Winky, but not in this sense. I think Deathly
I
Hollow
haven't thought
needs to
about
take it.
Teletubbies
If it
in
was Poe,
forever.
if it was fucking Poe, maybe.
I might just. Can we split here? I don't know if we're gonna have to flip a coin or whatnot, but I'm going.
Are
Tinky
you saying?
Winky,
Wait. We can't split this. What if it's together?
I'm splitting this vote right now. I'm going Tinky Winky.
What if we combined them though? What if it was Tinky Winky with the Deathly Hollows?
I thought you can only combine it when it makes sense and it's at the end.
It doesn't
Right?
need to be at the end. But
How do you don't fusion these together?
I'm just imagining Tinky Winky
No.
with the invisibility cloak, the Elder Wand, and all the power in the universe of never dying because he's immortal with the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't fuck with him. He'd be like, "Time for Tubby, bye bye, Avada Kedavra," or he'd say, "Tubby
Awful to get
Kedavra."
left alive.
He could beat the shit out of Voldemort. No, that's fine. We have to do a 50-50 split. That's
We'll
fine.
flip a coin for it.
Do you have a coin on you? I don't.
Somewhere.
Okay, so then we won't flip a coin currently. We will just wait.
I mean,
Until the next
if you
round.
let me stand up and grab a coin, I grab a coin.
Okay, you go get a coin. I'll entertain
get
the
one.
audience while you're doing that. So I have no idea why he wouldn't let me fuse these two motherfuckers together, because Tinky Winky with a fucking wand, he could turn everyone into Tubby Custard. He could then disappear. Like, he would immediately probably kill all the other Teletubbies. And it just no questions asked. I don't think anyone would care anyways. Like, Poe is pretty dope. Lala's kind of a shithead. Dipsy, name speaks for itself. Anyways, I think Zack is absolutely stupid for not wanting that to happen. I think he's robbing you guys of a beautiful thing. And you know what? That's fine that he is perfect. Oh, Zack's here.
Yeah. All right. Which is heads? Which is tails?
Tinky Winky has a head. So he
You're right.
should be heads.
Okay. And then false Illuminati is tails.
Yes.
Yeah, it's tails. Damn it.
Okay. Deathly Hollows.
Harry
move
Potter,
on.
you're a sorcerer.
Harry Potter, you're a sorcerer now. Did he just hit the Gwitty and Avada Kedavra? Wow. He's dabbing on the haters. Okay, up next, we've got the semifinals.
Okay.
How are we gonna pull
So
off?
we've already picked the best of the best. We're moving in. Okay.
We're moving it in almost like a triangle. Most at the bottom, and then it goes to the top.
Did Food Pyramid already make an appearance in the last episode? Just
No.
saying.
Are you trying to say that that's going to be your special beam cannon?
That could be my little.
Because isn't that what it was in Dragon Ball Z? They did the special beam cannon where they make the triangle with their hands.
I don't know. Wait,
That's
there's
what
a
we'll
triangle
say.
in that one?
Yeah, they do triangle. They do special beam cannon where they just hold it like that.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Are you looking up the special beam cannon, or are you looking up the triangle?
Special beam cannon.
Oh no. I know it's a thing. It's got to be the triangle one.
Piccolo's
It's a
using
hunt.
2 fingers.
Oh
for
no,
that.
that's special beam cannon. Then which one's the triangle one? There's a triangle one. Triangle. Dragon Ball Z. It's gotta be a thing.
The guy with 3 eyes is doing it.
The triangle danger beam.
It's called Tri-Beam. And the guy-
Tri-beam.
What's his name? I don't remember his name.
Tien.
It might be Tien, yeah.
So it's a tri-beam. Okay. Fucking tri-beam.
It wasn't
we got
power
a
enough
tri-beam.
to kill really anyone, so
No, he was shooting.
just saying.
So we got a tri-beam
cool
and a
stance,
special
cool
aim.
stance though. You know, you got the
Oh, no.
Tri-Beam.
Oh.
Looks cool, but not
Are
effective.
you going to bring that in this round or the next one then? Because you can't do it in the very final round.
So I got. You're saying I could do Tri-Beam for Food Pyramid.
Yes, you could tri-beam in food period.
We'll see. Let's say there's
Period.
something I don't like I don't know, the Sorcerer's Illuminati ripoff thing. We'll just, if I don't like that, maybe I can bring one of mine in. Okay.
Okay. So up first we have the dispersive prism, also known as Pink Floyd's Triangle.
That one's going on. Who's it against?
It's against the Triforce.
It's still moving on, without a doubt.
In your head, the Triforce.
In my head, when I think Triangle,
You're
I think
right.
that.
That's fine. That's fine. Pink Floyd's Triangle can go on.
And we already established that Triforce is kind of basic.
It's pretty basic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Lie. Love me some Zelda, but Triforce.
Yeah, I
is
still like
pretty
Zelda. I like the tunes, I like the jams,
basic.
the combat, the fact that you don't know where you are in the storyline of all the things. But
I love that part. The part that's not so basic. So then up next we have the D20 and the
Yeah.
Deathly Hollows. Are you thinking of doing anything?
we have the 20-sided die, the Deathly Hollows, or the Food Pyramid.
I'm Tri-beam right now.
Oh, you want to throw some Tri-beam in there too?
I'm throwing a Tri-beam in. I am doing
right. Let's just
the
do 4
triangle.
options. Let's just make it super difficult.
We're doing it. I'm doing the triangle wave. Or a triangle wave.
Oh, triangle like sound wave.
Exactly. Okay. For those of you that know anything about synthesizers or just sound in general, there is a bunch of different fucking waves. Sine wave. There's a square wave. There's a triangle wave. And probably the next most popular would be the saw wave. All of them make different sounds. You know what? I might even put like a
what does
sound
a triangle
effect
wave sound like? Can you give me like?
I'm gonna throw it in here. Ready?
Yeah.
Boom! There it is. Okay, you guys just heard what a triangle wave sounds like.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love the sound of a triangle wave. Is it my favorite wave? Maybe not, but I love those waves.
It's probably
all
your
of
second
them.
Favorite.
Probably third because it's tri. Get it?
Okay.
Anyways, I'm throwing the tri wave in there. What about you, Zach? What are you throwing?
Yeah, we're bringing the Food Pyramid in here. Outdated. Maybe not.
But it was never right. It was
never right.
True.
It was never true.
Is there a new? Is there a new food pyramid? If you can prove there's a new food pyramid, then 100% you can guarantee to me.
I just type in Food Pyramid 2023.
Let's see what pops up. And you tell me how it's constructed, and if it makes actual fucking sense, then we'll pick that one. We'll 100% pick that one.
It doesn't look very blocky anymore. It looks very triangle-y. What happened? What did they do to my food pyramid? It looks so weird. Like it looks like a Venn diagram more than a do by the government.
Oh God!
Yeah, look at that. Like it's an eyesore. It's a mess. I used to have building blocks in my pyramid. Now we got weird.
This is not helping your point. And also, meat and beans. Look at how little that sliver is.
Yeah, what's going on over there?
And why the fuck is it not red?
Why are they drinking so much darn milk?
Yeah, why is the milk so big? That's not.
I get we're from Wisconsin, but like, come on, like
that's insane.
Yeah. What's that little sliver of yellow?
That's like unhealthy shit. They just didn't even picture it.
They didn't even mention it. They're not like proper fats and oils. They're like, nah. Don't even say
what. Oh my God.
All right.
That's disgusting. I would have picked it. That
grain's about right though in my lifestyle.
Mine is just meat, cheese, bread. It's just 3 things like a triangle should be.
So you want me to bring the new food pyramid triangle up to the table?
I mean, are you trying to say the OG? Because it's not as helpful.
I remember the OG. It even says it up top: fats, oils, and sweets. You sparingly.
You sparingly.
Just like I remember.
Just like I remember. Hey, pour one out. Pour one out for the old food triangle, guys. Unfortunately, you don't have my vote. Not anymore. You lost me when I found out how horrendous the new triangle is. I'm gonna honestly have to go with. I'm gonna go with the D20. I love me some Harry Potter, the Deathly Hollows, but I'm going D20 because it's just so much more iconic.
It is, and there's 20 triangles.
And
it feels good. It feels good to just roll to roll a D20. You're like, I need to get a 10 or higher to pass this check. And then when you do it, you're like, felt good.
You know what that leaves, though, right?
What's that?
The Pink Floyd triangle versus the D20.
Oh my,
It's
we're
the
already
last
there. We're at
round. Yeah.
the semifinal. Isn't it semifinal?
This is the true semifinals.
The
It's the final round for
the
this, but not the
championship game
overall.
right here.
Because we still have to face it against one other thing after this,
Okay.
which is the winner of the last one.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to think 3 moves ahead right now.
That's fine. That's fine.
Let's go back to where we're at, which is
I
Pink
can tell you
Floyd's
what I'm going to
Prism.
pick right away, which is the dispersive prism.
Yeah, we're going Pink Floyd's.
Yeah, we're just going it. Okay, that's fine.
Can I pull up that artist's name real quick too? I forget what it is.
I'm all about the dispersive prism. I think
Obtuse.
it's going to take the cake from the start. Ooh, cake.
I know he passed away.
It's a
I was
cake.
like, oh, that was
It's a
sad.
triangle.
But like,
Good slice of cake is going to be a triangle for sure.
a good slice of cake.
You don't want that square shit. That's insane to me. The best shaped foods are usually triangles.
Storm Thurgerson.
Storm Thurgerson. Shout out to my homie.
Aubrey Powell. Yep.
Hey, shout out to
they
my
designed
homies.
the album artwork. Yeah. All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
hats off to you because you just won this week's Taco Boat Tuesday, but there's no time to celebrate because it is you versus the winner of the last round. 2 different divisions, we'll say, head to head. It is the dispersive prism, also known as Pink Floyd's triangle, versus the surprise fusion of last week, the Doritos pizza. We think about it. Think about these 2 things facing each other. How does it make you feel? Fusion is out of the question.
What do you mean? We can't fuse
No.
a solid thing and something that's already been fused together to make
we
a triangle,
could,
Justin.
In this
you can't fuse those together.
In this situation, though, I don't think the dispersive prism fits with a Doritos pizza.
You're right.
I know.
It would have been really cool if it did, though.
It would be really cool, but it doesn't.
If you just put like a Dorito pizza on a record player and then it just starts playing Dark Side of the Moon.
My mind is blown right now. Holy shit. I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm going Doritos pizza, and I'm sending it over your way.
That's where you're wrong, Buck.
Are you trying to tell me you've got the prism on your side?
You've tried Doritos pizza.
Yeah.
I've listened to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon for 24 hours straight.
I've had the Doritos pizza on more than one occasion, though. It wasn't like I tried it and said, "Oh, that was fun." Never
I did a
again,
little special thing when I first listened to it. I was like, I bought the album on like iTunes or whatever. I saw the runtime was like
this one does
42 minutes or something like that. So I was like, I'm gonna play it right at 11:18. That way, when it finishes, it'll be midnight. I did that first time I listened to it. It's kind of cool.
You did that.
That way, you can start your day. Start a new day at the end of that album.
That is a beautiful thing, but it ain't no Doritos pizza.
Yeah, but it's not as beautiful as something I've never eaten. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I do want to taste test it. I don't know what I should do.
What do you mean you don't know what you should do?
Should I do like a cheese pizza, a couple Doritos on top? Do a normal meat and cheese pizza.
Yeah, you do like a pepperoni pizza with like a nacho cheese Dorito.
You think nacho cheese is the way to go?
I think that it's just as good as Cool Ranch in this situation.
You think that
they're
flip-flop either one? You know,
you don't have a preference? That is the beauty of this pizza.
I'd probably do nacho
Doritos
cheese
pizza.
as well. It makes more sense. People who like ranch on their pizza are gross and weird.
I know that's what some people might debate is you put the Cool Ranch on the pizza and you got pizza and ranch.
I tell you, As a man who doesn't eat ranch, I enjoy Cool Ranch because it doesn't taste like ranch.
There are probably pizza flavored Doritos too, but I haven't had them.
I know there's pizza flavored with Pringles.
There's taco Doritos, and
They
there's
are, and they're trash.
burger Doritos. I love those.
The
but that's
taco
okay to
flavored
say.
Doritos are
Yeah.
pretty bad, if I remember
Oh,
right.
oh my God. We're going to fight right here.
Oh, these fighting words, eh?
I'm going to try beam you right in the face.
Do I need to get this coin out to find our winner here?
Are we going to have to win it? You guys, I think there's two things that are about to happen. One, you, the audience, vote on who you think the winner is. Whether you think it's Doritos Pizza or
Pink Floyd's Prism Triangle.
Yep.
Iconic.
Or, well, we're going to have to flip to decide it right
it's
now.
the best way to tell people around you that you smoke pot.
But who's
wearing
that?
one of their shirts. Without telling them that you smoke pot.
We'll have to find out who the people's choice is, but right now we have to decide the winner, and it's by coin toss. A circle. A circle is defining the fate of a triangle. How do you feel about this?
I don't feel great. It already landed, so I'm going to let the land ride, but what is what?
Okay. So, I'm thinking the prism or the pizza. I think I eat pizza with my mouth, which is on my head, so pizza would be head.
Prism would be tails?
Correct.
It's tails.
God dang it.
Prism
it looks
wins.
like...
It didn't even need
it's not
this
the
coin.
worst thing.
It's
not the worst thing. Oh, my... We're gonna
It's the
we're
best
about to
triangle.
get a triangle fight.
Yeah. No. Put you in a triangle.
Here, can we do a quick like this?
What's that?
Like I do this to you, you do it to me, but you got to go the other way.
I gotta go.
Yeah, like we pretend like we're about to fight.
I'll fight you. This is some fighting words over these triangles.
There we go. New thumbnail. That hurts. That hurts me, but guys, whatever you're thinking out there, comment, like, subscribe. Tell us who you think the people's champion should be. Because then
it shouldn't have come down to a coin. It deserved to be right where it's at. Come on.
I don't know. The people will tell us if someone has a real problem.
If there's 5 people that say I prefer Doritos pizza, I feel like I should do something. I should do something insane just because that's an insane comment.
You should try Doritos pizza. If we can get 5 people to say try Doritos pizza, Zach will try it. Okay.
Okay,
Thanks,
fine.
guys.
I'll try Doritos pizza, and you'll
was
see it.
Taco Boat Tuesday, another triangle. No one knew it, but it was there the whole time. This is a sequel
I'll do
nobody
it. You
asked
know
for.
what? If 5 people say try Dorito pizza,
that.
I'm gonna make a Dorito pizza. I'll make it like a 10-second clip of me.
I feel like you're playing a movie in
eating
your
it.
head right now. Like you're just like, I'm ready to give the people what they want.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what they want.
See you guys later. Check out next week's episode where we find out what the best bird ever is, or at least we begin to. Do you have anything good to say at the end? Because usually that's when I like clip
That's
it
when you say
together.
good things at the very end.
No. We say like something weird and then it cuts out really fast. Like, or when you go to talk, I'm just gonna cut it out immediately. You know what I mean? No, you have to talk so I can cut it. Talk.
Boop. Subscribe.